I have the most expensive fragrances in my collection that I highly recommend. First one's going to be Meteor by Louis Vuitton. So this is a fragrance that my father-in-law fell in love with when he first smelled it. I gave him one of my samples that he blew through pretty much, and then I got him a Zaro Chrome for Father's Day, just because it was a similar smelling type of fragrance. I haven't smelled it, but at least he's happy with the similarity. First is going to be Meteor by Louis Vuitton. Next is going to be Amouage Jubilation 25. So this is a fragrance that when I first purchased it, didn't know how I felt about it until I gave it a wearing. When I gave it the first wearing, fell in love with it. Second wearing, choked myself out. And that's when I dialed back the sprays on this fragrance. But this one for sure is a masterpiece for the price. Definitely deserves more love. Next is going to be Baby Cat. So yes, this fragrance has been talked about a lot. It was hyped at a certain point in time. But I mean, it's one of the best fragrances in my collection. I wasn't not the biggest fan of sweetness, so once you hear vanilla, you probably think a little bit too sweet, but it's more of a suede fragrance. Bourbon vanilla is like perfect with the way it balances out. So definitely recommend this fragrance as well. One of the most expensive in my collection, and I think it was a good purchase. This is going to be a recent pickup. It's going to be Ormond Jane's Montebaco Intensivo. So this fragrance, when I first got it in, I thought it smelled like a baseball store that I used to go to when I was a kid, a Rawlings store. But wearing out in a day at work, it smells very luxurious, and definitely worth the money. It was like a scent bubble of luxury. That's probably the best way to describe this fragrance. And then lastly, it's going to be a Creed fragrance, of course. Hardy Nail Amalfi by Creed. It's a really realistic fragrance, musky, orange. From the top, maybe petitgreen. So go ahead and spray it just because it's worth it. Probably the best fragrance in this lineup is going to be Creed's Hardy Nail Amalfi and the Les Royales exclusive line that I believe it needs more love. I believe Spice and Woods is talked about more, but this one definitely needs more attention. Get yourself a sample. Trust me on that one. I'm just going to say trust me on this one. Performance is not an issue either. If you're worried about Creed performance issues, trust me, this one took a Viagra. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will see you guys on the next video. Please like, follow, and share for more.